are live. What is going on, guys? Welcome to the video. It's Brando Linick here, and wanted to talk to you about business, specifically something I've done with grass cutting. Yes, that's right. The title of this video is How to Start a Grass Cutting Business. Simple to start. My experience with this, having a friend of mine who's done it, I've done it too. It can be as simple as this. This is just my experience, so you can take it or leave it, but you can start posting things up on Craigslist. And you can start connecting with people there by putting little job ads of doing yard work for people. Another way to do this is you can build relationships with your competition. This is something a lot of people don't look at. I don't know why, but what you can do is you can build relationships with the competition. You can work for your competition, and on the side of that, because you're working for the competition, I know it can be against company policy, but you can get referred to from your company. Alright, depending on the company that you may get hired at first, you can be a third party to it, and you don't even have to work for the company, but you can offer additional services to them where their overhead cost is not as much as hiring their own people. Alright, they hire you and they save money on getting the job done, so you can offer smaller services, smaller commissions for getting the job done, and they give you the customers. Alright, you get the customers from a company that's well known and established. You go out there, you do the work, you both get paid. So you can analyze that, you can connect with people, you can do Craigslist, and you can do that approach. Those are just two ideas. If you're looking at this for reasons why I looked at it at first, which was to start a simple business, to quit my job, to be my own boss, before you consider starting a grass cutting business, dealing with some of the physically demanding labor of it, and I know some of you are already aware, everyone cuts their grass, or some people at least cut their grass, and just doing that every day, alright, unless you're really passionate about it, I've got a lead I want to throw your way before you consider starting it. And if you hear me out here for like a minute and a half, not even, my story with this was when I transitioned from it, and this was like September 2014, along with other business models, and I came across an individual who was making a multiple six-figure income business, not much older than I, and they're doing this, they had dropped out of college, and they were doing it without products. They had products and services, but they weren't creating their own products and services. They didn't have to drive around and cut people's grass, so they weren't driving around all day. They weren't outside in the hot yard doing that. They weren't doing any of that. Alright, they weren't cold prospecting. They didn't have supplies, equipment, employees. They're just working and building a six-figure income business off the internet, right from their computer. And it just bedazzled me, and because of that I had to connect with them on social media, and I did. Luckily, they're a real person, and in less than about 3 months after that point, connecting with them, just conversing with them, I was able to create for myself and my family a full-time income business working part-time. That's not average or typical. I'm not going to sit here and guarantee the same results, because I worked really hard at it. A lot of late nights, alright, a lot of learning, but it was worth it, and I didn't have anything back to fall on. Alright, I didn't have anything to fall on. There was no plan B. It was do or die. So I was able to make that happen. And I share that with you not because of the results, but because the principles behind the results. And that is, if you're looking at starting a business to be your own boss, that's really what you're looking for, to quit your job. Learn to build a leveraged business model, and learn to build a business on the internet where you can have time freedom, true flexibility, leverage to do what you want, when you want. I'm not talking about pushing a button and getting rich quick. I'm not talking about gimmicks and gizmos, okay? I'm not talking about doing anything dishonest. If you're looking at doing those types of things, this is not the right video for you. Business is not right for you. But if you want to build an honest, ethical business, learn to build a business online, and I would encourage you, find someone who's already doing that, and then model what they're doing, because there's so much noise out there on the internet. So, appreciate you. So it worked for me. If it worked for me, it can work for you. If you have questions, put them down in the comment box. If you'd like to learn more information about building an income and business online from home, if this makes sense to you, you can connect with me on my site. You can check it out. It's 123marketingtips.com. The link will be in the description. And I will see you guys on the beaches of the world. Take care.